Good morning, you guys. How are you? Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. It's been a minute. Let me know how's the biome. We are back. Let me know how the volume is. How have you guys been? So, of course, this is going to be a lovely general reading for the sign of Virgo placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So wherever you may have Virgo placements and in your birth chart. So this is going to be a general reading for the last week of November. November the 21st through the 28th. And so we are going to see where it takes us. I was trying to see. Okay, I found it because I was like, how can we let the people know that we're live on YouTube? Okay, you guys come on in. Okay, so we just shared it on Facebook. I was like, let me let the folks know because some people probably sleep. They are probably asleep. Okay. All right. So we will give a couple of people a chance to come in. Yeah, I know it's nice and dark, right? It's cozy, you guys. I like it like this. All right, so Virgos. As I was going through your cards and shuffling your cards for the energy, and as I was sitting here tapping into your energy, dealing with Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, tapping into the planets, immediately it was giving me obstacles, options, offers, blockages, stability, confusion, people trying to get in your way. Immediately, you have an angel of support. And I was getting strong male masculine energy of love and support, whether this is a father figure, um, it could be father, uncle, grandfather, great grandfather, but whatever this masculine spiritual angel of support that is trying to help keep you grounded, the message that they are stating to you is, when it comes to dealing with mental clarity and truth with that King of Swords energy, it's telling you that you need to focus on to the facts, um, to get out of your head, because someone could be dealing with clouded judgment, surrounded by too many illusions, make believe. Somebody's wearing a false mask of pretense. So this dominant spiritual angel of protection, whether this is an ancestor, is telling you that actions speak louder than words. To get out of your head because someone is trying to rent space in your head, someone is trying to control your energy, someone is trying to place obstacles before your path, someone um, is giving you all these illusions. Yeah, someone is definitely trying to paint these illusions. Grand rising to you as well, Christy. And so, Spirit is telling you that to be still at this time, Virgo, because some of you can be dealing with the death card, which I know you can't see, some of you can, but when it comes to this here death card, some of you could be going through some sort of painful ending where it can have to deal with a third party, perhaps. It's leading to some sort of broken heart and despair, feelings of failure and anger when it comes to the Nine of Wands. Somebody could be feeling as though it's like being encamped in a wooded area surrounded by a group of enemies and feeling as though everyone and everybody is against you, and you're staying there like, what the hell? But it's like you're aware of it and you're not taking nobody's BS because you're still standing. And even though it feels as though this energy is trying to drain you emotionally and mentally, it could be trying to verbally abuse you by trying to put more on your plate, where you could be feeling a bit overwhelmed, as though you're carrying this heavy burden and everybody is just standing around making fun, talking about it among themselves. And it feels as though it's like 10 against 1. It can feel as though you're being slightly stabbed. But even though something is coming to a head, it's coming to an end, even though you're going through this here painful ending with this here death card, it's like Spirit is telling you not to give up hope, to stay encouraged because you have the strength and the confidence to get through this here period at this time. And see, many of you, Virgo, because you showed up in your own reading when it comes to the Hermit card. There you go. And so when it comes to you going within, taking a moment to reflect, it could be bringing you this here Four of Pentacles, where some of you could be holding on tight to what little bit you have, where there's a need to save and budget, and you are trying to do that. When it comes to this here Six of Pentacles, when it comes to giving and receiving, it can feel as though you are being breadcrumbed, where someone is trying to take advantage of you. There's an energy around you where someone is playing mind games, telling you what they think they want, what you want to hear. It's almost as if someone views you as being a bit vulnerable, so they think. Someone views you as being an easy target. Someone views you as being needy and damsel in distress, so they think. But what they are not aware of is that you are in tune. You're very hip to what's going on. You're not as confused as what some may think. It's like these people really don't know who you are, or as if they are trying to come against you to steal your energy, trying to pry. People gossiping and talking about, maybe calling you names and putting you down. They could be saying things like you're fake to try to turn people against you. But what they don't know is that you have a shield of protection around you with the Seven of Wands. You are guarding your heart, guarding your valuables. You are protecting things. You're protecting yourself. You are protected. So it's like, even though you're going through some sort of ending, Spirit is guiding you. And the thing that's weird about this, Virgo, is that some of you, whether it's family, fake friends, co workers, someone is feeling as though they are trying to spite you because someone is holding on to information that you may not be aware of. Someone could be keeping secrets at this time. But what they feel or realize is that what you don't know can't hurt you. So even if somebody is calling themselves trying to hold something back from you, despite you by not telling you, it's like somebody wants you to feel all alone, like you don't have nobody. Somebody is trying to spitefully, maliciously, on purpose, keep you out in the cold. It's like there's a group of people celebrating, going to the party, but you're not invited. It's like the story of Cinderella with the glass slipper, Cinderella with the wicked stepsisters. Everybody was getting ready for the ball and getting dressed, they're getting glammed up, and everybody was invited to go to the ball, but no one invited Cinderella. So it's like trying to leave you out in the cold. But what they are not aware of is that you actually hold the key to wisdom, knowledge, and education and power. You have the tools that is needed to guide you and protect you. Because while everybody is running off to celebrate into this party, you're actually being protected from it. Because everything that looks good is not good for you. But the people who are running out into the crowded streets, what they don't know is that in the world is drama and conflict and trouble and danger. And Spirit is removing you away from the conflict because the reason why it feels as though you don't fit in is because you and them don't relate. You're on a whole nother level. There's different levels to being where you need to be spiritually. Some people are spiritually led and spiritually guided, and others are caught up in the flesh. Others are running and chasing behind the world, and Spirit is separating you from that. And so Spirit is telling you that the time has come for you to keep your eyes focused on the bigger prize. And so when it comes to the energy of moving forward in the week of November 21st to the 28th, Virgos, some of you are coming in with the Page of Wands, holding on to the Two of Wands, with this here Knight of Pentacles. And so when it comes to that Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, immediately what that is telling me is that you're ready for something new. You are ready to start creating and making plans for the future. You are ready for some sort of new beginning when it comes to maybe seeking a new job of employment, when it comes to taking on a new study of education, when it comes to learning. It can feel as though things is moving slowly, but at the same time, it's moving according to plan. Because Virgo, when it comes to this here Two of Pentacles, it can seem as though you're juggling and multitasking, wearing multiple hats. But for many of you, Spirit is getting ready to place you on this new level of balance. So it's like you are protected when Spirit is getting ready to come to you, and you're going to be surrounded with spiritual balance. And this spiritual balance is going to place you right where you need to be. Because many of you with the Fool card, you're ready to step out with the leap, or you're ready to take this here leap of faith. Is that my girl, Brittany? Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Sun Moon. I see you guys. Come on in. And so, like I said, with the Fool card, you're ready to take a leap of faith. And the thing that's amazing about this is that you have the Ace of Wands that's helping you, pushing you toward this here creative talent, this passion, this hobby that you have. And so it's like what is showing me with this here Fool card, Two of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands, that not only are you seeking balance, and not only are you ready to take a leap of faith forward, not only are you being pushed toward a deeper passion of stability, but with the Three of Pentacles, you're focused on some sort of long-term goal for yourself, some sort of project that you have in the works that's coming your way. And see, with this here Three of Pentacles, you're being guided by the King of Wands. So when it comes to leadership, dealing with your stability, and when it comes to managing things that you are needed to manage, you're going to be guided step by step. And the thing that's weird about this new beginning, Virgos, is that not only are you going to have new work projects that's coming in the future, whether this has to do with taking up a new, um, I don't know, like workshop, training class, um, tutorial, or something that you can learn from, something that's going to teach you. But in the process of this new beginning is weird because, like I said, there's definitely a new beginning coming in. You got the Ace of Cups. And with the Ace of Cups, and I know some of you don't want to hear this, but you got a Page of Cups coming in. So some sort of unexpected news, surprise news is coming your way. With the Two of Cups, you could definitely be getting ready to view someone who may be more compatible, who you view as being compatible. The Lovebird card is here. So Gemini placements is definitely there. It don't have to be a Gemini because you do have strong water coming your way. Okay, because there go the Knight of Cups as well. Definitely rushing in to want to make you an offer. But the other thing that's weird about this is that you will also have a Knight of Wands that wants to come rushing in as well. So whether you're dealing with fire, air, or water, I would definitely tell you to be careful and tread carefully when it comes to dealing with a fire sign. Because when it comes to Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, they tend to get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? They don't really stay long. And it can be hard to get a Sagittarius to really stick around. Um, most Leos and Sagittarius, they tend to do what they want to do. Aries are very hardworking people. So a Capricorn when it comes to Earth. Some of you can also be dealing with another Earth sign, Taurus hyphen, or you can have Taurus placements. Some of you can have Leo placements. That hyphen card showed up, the strength card showed up. But when it comes to that hyphen card, that's dealing with doing things in a spiritual, traditional manner. When it comes to seeking answers from a higher source, when it comes to paying close attention to the lessons that's being taught, when it comes to, overcoming those obstacles of the past, you know, people who tried to trip you up in the past, because you can have somebody who's trying to come in and trip you up now. Some of you are dealing with somebody who think they're going to try to, and even some of you can be dealing with somebody who's trying to coerce you into signing your signature on some sort of dotted contract. So be careful when it comes to signing your name on anything. Because again, like I said, I feel like somebody is definitely trying to coerce somebody into doing something. Again, and that can also even have to do with, again, trying to block you. Because somebody is trying to keep something from you. It's giving me, like, for example, let's say somebody in your family passed away and you wasn't aware of it, or somebody in your family passed away and now somebody is trying to um, coerce signatures when it comes to some sort of will, trying to kick you out the will, trying to take something from you, trying to make it so that you don't get what's due you. They don't want you to have something. So somebody could definitely be trying to coerce false documentation, where some of you may need to get a lawyer, or something is needed. Your signature is needed on something. I have a candle, you guys. And the candle, it was sitting upright. Okay. Somebody is trying to coerce a signature. Something needs your approval, or something needs somebody else's approval that has to do with you. And somebody could be forcing your signature because they don't want you to know. Hello, I see people coming in. Good morning. Let me see who's coming in here. Feel free to book a private reading, sweetheart. Like I said, you said you've been unemployed since April. Well, like I said, if you've been following this reading, you might need to go back and come where we at. But I just I just told you guys, share some information that there are some new beginnings coming your way. Okay, some of you will definitely be gaining some sort of new appointment. Yes, that did show up in this reading. Some of you will be thinking about going back to school or learning some sort of new skill or trade. Okay, so that is there. I did, I shared that in the reading as well. Something else I'm getting here. I'm getting something about assembly. Something needing to be assembled. Assembly. This can also have to be, a military, some sort of ceremony. Um, Somebody could be getting buried, you know, flags, like people carrying the flags, a military funeral. So again, somebody could have lost a loved one. Somebody's needed to investigate the will because there's something about burial arrangements, will, something is being kept. Somebody, like again, somebody trying to fulfill somebody's signature. I don't know why that keeps showing up. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, but I just got Libra, something about a Libra. And anytime the Justice card shows up, that can also have to do with um, somebody not wanting to admit to their wrongdoing. Something's getting ready to be brought to the light. Somebody's going to have to face some sort of consequence, some sort of karma. It's like guilty to proven innocent. Somebody's hiding something. I'm seeing a lot of false masks. Somebody's hiding something. They don't want you to know. But you're going to receive some sort of beautiful outcome when it's all done and said. And this can even be where some of you can have family that's trying to make you feel like an outcast. You know, where everybody's going to cut you off, or everybody's wanting or trying to cut you off, or feelings though they could have, where they have already cut you off. Again, wanting to keep you out in the cold, keep you isolated, wanting you to feel like you're by yourself and don't nobody care about you, don't nobody like you, wanting you to feel needy, down from the stress, trying to keep you in a dark place, wanting you to feel depressed, wanting to break your self-esteem, your motivation, so wanting to handicap you. It's like wanting to see you in the wheelchair so that you can't take care of yourself. Damn. That's crazy. Okay. But you're covered by spirit. You have some sort of spirit angel of protection. There's ancestors, lost loved ones, they got their hand on you, they're protecting you. So it's like you're going to be loved. You are loved. And some of you got new things coming into play. The reason why I got the lights off, you guys, is because I tend to gather more information with just candles. And so I'm strongly connected to fire. So right now I got 21 candles burning. Well, actually, I got more than 21 candles burning. I take that back. I might got like 25, 26 candles burning, but I got several candles burning. So definitely covered by spirit for sure. Let's see. Yeah, somebody is going through some sort of desperation. Somebody's doing a whole lot of deep, heavy contemplating and meditating about a situation when it comes to the Four of Cups. Somebody got you really heavy, seriously on their mind, even though they got 3 cups in front of them. They are holding on only to this one cup. And that one cup is you. Not knowing how to go about a situation when it comes to you. They don't care about the other three authors that's in front of them. And take it how it resonates because that's either you or them. But with the Three of Wands, you are graciously waiting for your ships to come in. And they are because you have a Ten of Cups coming your way. You're carefully being guided. You are. Because even though it feels as though you're being left out in the cold, the weird thing is that there are people who are trying to be nosy and pry and spy on you. They're curious as to how you're living, what you're doing, what you're up to, because they haven't heard from you. They can be going through your social media trying to figure out what's going on, what's new in your life. Because you're moving in silence. You're in hermit mode. That's what Virgos do. They move in silence. Because you're keeping things away from people. Yeah, Virgo, there's a lot of jealousy, just like I said. There's a lot of jealousy and hostility and conflict around you with the Five of Wands. And there were even people who viewed you as competition. But definitely conflict, jealousy, and envy. No doubt about that for sure. Yeah, there's some new things coming into play. There's some surprises. I'm not going to stretch this too long because I try to watch what I say because I don't want to say too much, because when it comes to Virgos, some things need to be kept private, you know. It's very important that as a Virgo, you don't give away too much. You don't give away too much. Don't tell too much. Don't give away too much. Don't show too much. Continue to lay low. Stay quiet. You said I'm new one. What will come for me this month? Book a reading, sweetheart. Book a reading. Book a reading. Everybody who's asking me questions, book a reading. That information is in the description below. Book a private reading, okay? Never come into a reading asking me questions. Book a private reading. Or make a love donation. Yeah, with the Hangman Virgo, when it comes to dealing with Pisces, when it comes to things being left up in the air, when it comes to having a hard time letting go of a situation, when it comes to having to make some sort of difficult decision, when it comes to having to sacrifice, when it comes to you again having to let go of something, having to let go of something that you don't want to let go of, where you may be forced to have to let go of it because you're not going to have no other choice but to release it, because whatever this is that you're holding on to that you feel as though that you may have to sacrifice, that which you feel as though you may have to sacrifice is yeah, you're gonna have to release it. It can't go with you. It can't go with you. And so you can either hold on to it and then trap yourself or keep yourself in bondage, or you can release it. Yeah, some of you got the star card. So you focus on your own dreams, hopes, and aspirations and ideas. That's right. Shout out to my moderator, Brittany. That's right. Brittany said Tracy doesn't answer questions during live. That's right. Book a live reading. That's what the information in the description is all about. If you have questions or concern, book a live, book a reading, book a private reading with me. Look down in the description and check out my emails to schedule an appointment for a reading. Yeah, bro, go to Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely going to be blossoming for you. I think I'm going to leave it there. I will come back with a part two. But again, you got the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo. You got the Ten of Pentacles with the Sun card. Okay? The High Priestess is here guiding you. So definitely pay attention to the red flags that's cautioning you. Listen to your intuition. If something don't feel right, listen to what your stomach is telling you, because you can normally tell if something is not right. Something is not right around you, your stomach may start. Some of my Virgos, your stomach may start cramping, and you may feel as though your stomach is feeling upset when you have to use the bathroom. So let's say you are in an atmosphere of people, a group, a crowd, whether you are traveling to work, some sort of gathering, home, or whatever the case it may be. Virgo, a lot of you guys have sensitive energy at this time. You're very sensitive. And so, Virgos, you can find yourself, I know even with me, when your energy is very sensitive and you have some sort of negative or dark obstacle, low vibration energy that's around you, you will start to suffer with bronchitis or allergy, sinus infection. Some of you will start having feeling as though you are, congested in your nose, feeling as though your nose is stopped up, feeling as though you can't slightly breathe, sneezing a lot. Your ear could be burning, your nose could be burning. So if you're feeling as though, for some odd reason, when you are around people, all of a sudden you start getting congested, where you're feeling as though you have bronchitis or allergies or sinus problems, your nose is itching, burning, your eyes start becoming watery, your skin start feeling itchy, that's a sign that you have something around you that's trying to spiritually attack you. Okay, so some of you could be feeling as though your back is itching all of a sudden. You could start finding scratches somewhere on your body. um, yeah, like I said, upset stomach, sore throat slightly. You're being spiritually attacked. Okay, and that's the time where you need to remove yourself to do a proper cleansing. Okay. Yeah. Carry your facial mask around you. Okay. Wear a face mask. Okay. Especially if you're traveling in a public place, whether this is, airport, plane, train, bus, or whatever the case may be, or if you're in a group, building and you're around other people, put back on your face mask. You know what I'm saying? Wear your face mask. Um, for my Virgos, um, especially for my Virgos that spiritually, if you're spiritually inclined, for my female Virgos, the time has come for you to wear a head wrap. Cover your head, wear a head wrap, like African head wraps. Get you a head wrap. You know what I'm saying? A scarf. Cover your head. Okay? And cover your head. Wear a hat. Wear a scarf. For my male Virgos, wear a hat. You know what I'm saying? But cover your head. Cover your head. You need to protect your head and your ears. Okay? Yeah, spiritually cover your head. Don't stand in front of nobody and your head is not covered. Don't sit in front of nobody and your head is not covered. If you're traveling, wear a hat, wear a hood, cover your head, okay? Yeah, definitely. Carry some sea salt. sea salt or wicker black sand, cinnamon, sea salt, bay leaves, basil. Okay. There's some other things you need to do too, but let me be quiet because I feel like I got nosy ears that's around me. You know what I'm saying? I got a few, a few neighbors. I feel like somebody is trying to eavesdrop, so I'm not gonna say too much. I think I've already said a little bit too much. So let me pull back. That's why I try not to be too loud because people be tending to eavesdrop. I got like 3 neighbors around me. Okay. So it's like I can't really say too much. You feel me? It's like neighbor to my left, neighbor to my right, neighbor above me. So yeah, I try not to say too much. But in that, yeah, just continue to stay in your lane, you guys. Some of you could be dealing with a serious Capricorn. Capricorn placements is coming in for some reason. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Be careful. Because they could try to come in. There could be an attraction between you and the Capricorn. And they coming in saying all the right shit. Trying to get you to let your guard down. Trying to get back in. Damn. That's a Lord have mercy. Yeah. There's the presence of an energy of a Capricorn. Lord have mercy. And if it's my Lord, look, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. What else wants to come in before I let you go? Let's see. I get one more card. Let's see. Can we get one more card from my Virgos? Spirit, what else do Virgos need to be aware of at this time? Last week of November. For some of y'all, be careful how you're traveling because ICE agents are out there. Some of you can have ICE agents in your city. So be careful how you are traveling because they are busting out car windows and they pulling up on people busting down doors. And so if you got ICE agents in your city, in your country, in your state, in your town, in your community, lay low. Good morning, Arlene. You done caught us on the very end. I was getting ready to shut it down. What else do my Virgos need to know? What's the card that's coming out? The Nine of Swords. Like I said, somebody could be trying to spiritually attack you in your sleep. Nightmares, bad dreams, worryation, stress, anxiety. Trying to confuse you, Virgos. Don't let it. Somebody's trying to stop you. Don't let it. Stay 10 toes ahead of the game. You said driving to work. We'll replay. Okay, well, drive safe, Arlene. Drive safe, baby. Drive safe. Good morning to you too, Luann. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo, you're definitely focused on your stability. With the Chariot card, overcoming obstacles. Someone you can have Cancer placements, or you can even have a Cancer that may be helping you. And they're going at King of Swords, just like I said, when it comes to mental clarity and truth, stick with the truth. Stick with what you know. Because you can have somebody that's trying to come in and anger you and piss you off. Okay? Because with the Two of Swords, is like I said, somebody's trying to defeat you. So some of you could be feeling defeated and feeling stuck and isolated, having to make a difficult decision at this time, having to choose between two people, two jobs, or whatever the case may be. But you're needing to free yourself from a toxic situation and see through it. Because this energy that's trying to come in toward you is a distraction. Because see, many of you are going forward. Many of you are on hermit mode. Many of you are hibernating right now. So this thing that's getting ready to come in toward you real quick, it's a distraction. It's coming in, throwing you a curveball. It's trying to take you off focus. And you're needing to stay focused. Don't get sidetracked. Yeah. Because see this energy that's coming into you right now, or something somebody who you dealing with, they need your energy. So it's like they coming in really hungry. You know what I'm saying? They coming in hungry. They miss that the times that you and them share. They coming in hungry. They need your energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like they need that old feeling again. Yeah, somebody's needing your energy. This person, ego driven, really all about them. They need your energy, but they all about them. Where they need all the attention. They need your attention and your time, wanting to get in your way and stop you from doing what it is you have to do for you. They want you to completely concentrate on them and them only and nobody else. And for some of you, you did that. This is really, really heavy temptation that's trying to come your way. Okay? Because somebody seems to think that they have what it takes to get you back between the sheets. Some of you, not all of you. But yeah, it's like heavy rotation, is what I'm hearing. They want to get you back in the bed for some reason, for some damn bad for some of you. Alright. I think you said they will stay hungry because when he had it, wasn't appreciative. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. Some of you are going to be attracting people. I'm here to let you know. You really are. You're going to be attracting people unexpectedly. The Emperor is also here. Aries. The Wheel of Fortune universe is on your side. But that Queen of Swords is here too. So definitely stand your boundaries. Raise your boundaries. Keep your boundaries. Hold on to your boundaries. Set those boundaries in place and don't let go of them when it comes to that Queen of Swords. Some of you may have to speak your mind and, you know, it's like, say what you mean what you say, but stick to your guns. The Emperor is a higher power of authority. Somebody in leadership you could be dealing with. And make sure also if you're dealing with an Emperor or Aries, that this person is not somebody who's trying to mismanage their title. Just because they're the boss at play, don't let them try to mismanage you. They call the shots. Either gonna be their way or no way. For some of you, it's something about you. Like I said, you're needing to stand your ground because, like, the time is now, and you're needing to focus on where you place your time and energy to keep you from mismanaging things. So it's something about how you manage when it comes to you needing to um, create some sort of new routine for yourself. When it comes to you standing 10 toes, um, like taking back your power with the Queen of Wands, again with that King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Somebody could be angry because you're starting to do things your way where there's a need for you to really focus. And pay close attention on where you when it comes to your spiritual resources and where you gain your resources from. Um, and be careful when it comes to the things that you listen to and the things that you watch, because for some of you, sometimes certain things that you may listen to and watch can trigger you, whether it's music, whether it's social media. Certain things can trigger you, so be careful with that. Watch that. Don't tune your attention into something that you're not going through right now, okay? Because everything doesn't resonate with everybody, and everybody's not going to be able to relate to everything, okay? Because most readings is either your past, your present, your future. So anything that has taken place in your past, leave it there and let go of it. Let it relinquish itself. Let that stay in the past. Don't go back looking for closure from a past situation. Just chalk that up. Um, as for the present, let the present be like it is, but just focus on, like I said, keeping your eye on the prize. Focus on the things that you need to do for self. And don't put too many things on your plate. Don't be trying to keep up with the Joneses. Focus on yourself. Don't try to live beyond your means. Live according to what you could afford. You understand what I'm saying? Take it one day at a time, one step at a time, but do what you can do for you. You need to set yourself up to where you can maintain your own stability, where you don't find yourself on a crossroad or burning the bridges at both ends. Saying you don't want to burn the candle at both ends of the stick. You don't want to put too much on your plate, okay, when it comes to multitasking and wearing multiple hats. Try not to juggle too much. Definitely moving forward, but do what you can do for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there and get a house if you know you can't afford to cover all the bills, right? Don't go out there trying to get a condo, apartment, or a brand new car if you know you're not going to be able to cover all the responsibilities of what it takes to taking care of a car, right? Because you got to keep the gas in it, the tires in it. We're in winter season, things break, right? On a car, a house, an apartment, you got to fix it up. So be careful that when you get into things and you purchase things, and make sure that anything that you purchase or plan or move into, make sure that you are able to cover all the bills yourself, where you don't become codependent on nobody else, where you don't have to ask nobody else for shit. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to rent, light bill, mortgage, cable, Wi-Fi, water bill, whatever the hell it may be, make sure that you can take care of those bills your damn self. You understand, where you don't have to deal with fear tactics, where you don't have to be afraid or scared of being put out in the cold. You know? So when it comes to keeping a roof over your head, make sure that when it comes to that roof, that you ain't got to feel as though you may have to do something that you might have to regret. You understand what I'm saying? So, sometimes you may have to settle for less when it comes to getting what's affordable, especially if you are a single individual. If you are a single individual, then get what you need for one person. If you are married and you're a couple, then do what you need as two people. Or if you have kids and a family, get what you need just for what you need for you and your family, and subtract and divide and multiply. You understand what I'm saying? In other words, do the math. Do the math. Because budgeting is very important. Budgeting is safe because people will definitely show you who they are. When people show you who they are, believe it. Because people say shit sometimes and they make false promises and they tell you they're going to do something. Then later on, they change their mind and give you their ass a kiss. And it's like they want you to pick up the phone when they call you and ask you for shit and hear them out. But when you call them and reach out to them, you don't get shit from them. So you have to start treating people how they treat you. So when people cut you off, learn how to cut them off and say F them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, feed them with a long handle spoon. Stop giving in because people don't give in to you, Virgo. So, when it comes to your pot, put just enough shit in your pot for one. Feed you. You know what I'm saying? Stop making sandwiches for everybody else. If everybody else say feeding you, then goddamn it, don't be feeding them. That's just the way that shit is. That's the energy for some of y'all. I don't know who I'm talking to, but if it relate, give it a thumbs up. Okay. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Because somebody always wants you to give into them and give into them, but they don't never want to give into you. And then if you ask them for $2, they gonna raise hell. You understand what I'm saying? So be mindful of that shit. That energy is for some of y'all. Exactly. Bring your set boundaries and stand on business. Exactly. That part right there. Stand on business. Because some of y'all got people that just want to get in and get out. That's it. They just want to get in and get out. Shit, damn man, shit, keep the doors closed. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna end it there. I think I pretty much done shared with you guys everything that needs to be shared. Cause now it's 7:45. Okay. I think I'm gonna get ahead on and cook me a little bit of breakfast, you guys. Because Thanksgiving's coming up. Okay, so I might come back and pull out another deck and see what happens. Yeah. With that being said, you guys, I'm out. Shout out to everybody who got in the chat. So one love. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live. Share the channel with other people, invite other burgers to the channel. All right. As always, I'm out, you guys. One love.